Hey YouTube, it's Kelly K, and I just got back from a hot yoga class. I went with my uncle's girlfriend, and she's a yoga teacher. I've been planning on going to yoga with her all summer, and today I finally did. My uncle's girlfriend didn't teach this class, but I just went ahead and joined her. When I was in my master's program, the last semester, I started to go to hot yoga classes, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, because there was a hot yoga studio right underneath the coffee shop. So it was the perfect place to study. After class, I would walk to the yoga studio and order some coffee or a smoothie. And then I'd go downstairs and do a yoga class, usually hot yoga, because with hot yoga, I always felt like I was burning more calories and I was actually getting a workout in. And I like how the heat made it a little bit more difficult. During that time, it was so nice to unwind and sweat and relax and wear my cute yoga clothes. And then also hot yoga always reminded me to drink a lot of water and to be mindful of my breath. One thing that I'm not good at is mindful breathing. So that's one thing that I like about yoga. They teach you to be watchful, be mindful of your breath. It helps keep me grounded. It helps me focus on the moment, especially when you're in school. It can be so stressful sometimes. And also going to yoga, it helped me eat healthier throughout the week because I knew that if I ate hot chips or something, then the yoga class would be even harder for me. So the days leading up to yoga and the days that I had yoga, I would eat really clean. I'd eat smoothie bowls and drink smoothies and eat salads and drink a lot of water because otherwise I'd be in pain. My stomach would be hurting or it will be harder to concentrate. If you feed your body junk, that junk, it doesn't just go to your fat cells. It goes to your brain as well. So I realized that my thinking was very foggy when I ate unhealthy. So yoga motivated me to eat well. Today, I went to yoga class for the first time in months, and I was so out of practice. First of all, I have never been good at yoga, ever. If there's a such thing as levels in yoga between 1 and 10, I'd hover around a 3 or 4. So it was more so about practicing flexibility and mind-body awareness for me than anything. But tonight I realized that after a few months of not stretching, after a few months of not practicing yoga, oh my God, it was so hard tonight. First of all, I didn't even realize that it was going to be a heated yoga class. I thought that it'd be a warm class, so maybe 85 degrees, maybe 80 degrees. No, it was 105 degrees, so I was sweating when I wasn't expecting to. It was fine though because I had my alkaline water sitting next to me. And the yoga teacher, she was really hard. She gave more of a gym coach energy than a calm and collected yoga teacher energy. So when I would mess up, she'd be like, Kelly K, keep those arms up. Kelly, what are you doing? Kelly this, Kelly that. But she wasn't just calling me. She was calling everyone else. Like she was calling anybody that she saw was messing up. But it's like, girl, obviously we're not as experienced as you. Like she wanted us to do this one pose, which was ridiculous. She had us try to be an egg. Okay, so I guess it's called like an egg pose. So she told us to hold our bodies up on 2 blocks. So to balance ourselves on 2 blocks and to fold into a ball with your body lifted up and then to push your legs back into a plank. It was really ridiculous. Literally only one person in the entire yoga class could do it, and the yoga teacher could barely do it, but she kept on telling us she was like, this is your time to practice. This is your time to practice. And yeah, that's true. But I mean, we're practicing. We've practiced for 10 minutes. I think we should move on to another flow because obviously this practice isn't working and it's just making my toes and my ankles hurt. So I was getting pretty irritated. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. It was nice to take a class with my uncle's girlfriend. She's an expert because she's a yoga teacher as well. So she knew how to do all the moves and stuff. But she was giving me little tips and tricks on how to balance myself and how to have the correct posture. So it was really nice to have her there. Also, the music was really good. They were playing Snow Allegra and instrumentals, like chill lo-fi type of music, some slow Doja Cat songs. So I really liked the playlist, and the teacher would adjust the lighting. At first, she turned on a blue light, then a purple light, then an orange light, and then back to a purple, and then back to a blue. So it really set the mood. It really set the tone of the entire class, of the flow of the class. And even though I was struggling and I was hot and tired, I really enjoyed myself. And it just reminded me that I really like yoga. Yoga is hard. Yoga is really hard, but I really like yoga. And this summer, I've done a lot of walking, especially on inclines, like going up and down hills and stuff. I've barely stretched my body. I just walk for a few miles, walk up and down hills, and then walk back home and take a shower and call it a day. But tonight made me realize that I should practice my flexibility more and stretch more, and going back to yoga will help me do that. And I'm starting a doctoral program in a little less than 2 weeks. So my goal is to find a yoga studio that's near my school. I'll go there maybe twice a week, maybe twice or 3 times a week, in addition to the gym, just so I don't fall out of the habit. Okay, I had to wait until the train went by. And I also feel good when I see myself getting that yoga body. And it's important for me to keep active. I use a lot of mental energy, and especially in school, I can only imagine as a PhD student how much thinking I'm going to have to do. So I know that I need a hobby to keep me active, to keep me more focused on my body than my mind. Being active, it helps you think clearer, and it helps you come up with more creative ideas. And I choose yoga over something like dance because I'm not a dancer. But if I was a dancer, then I do like a hip hop class or a jazz or a ballet class or something like that. But since I'm not a dancer, I feel like yoga is the next best bet. And I haven't tried Pilates yet, but you guys tell me, do you like Pilates? Do you like Pilates more than yoga? Even though I bought Pilates socks months and months ago, I just never signed up for a Pilates class. So I still have the socks. So if you guys recommend Pilates to me, I'll finally open my bag of socks and go. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share my experience with you guys. Yoga is really hard, but it's really worth it. It's really a skill worth learning. And it's something that your body thanks you for after a while. I remember when I was consistently going, I was more flexible and I felt more calm and relaxed overall. And that's why I'm getting back into the practice of going to yoga. And I'm so happy that I went with my uncle's girlfriend today because it reminded me of how much I love yoga, even though it's really hard. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.